yeah. Welcome to sa.neter Studios. We don't get no better than consciousness info. sa.neter TV 7. You keep it hot 24/7. You got that Black Force 102. sa.neter TV 2. Yeah.
You are now inside sa.neter Studios, the house of consciousness production, Black news presentation. sa.neter.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings, everyone. First, I want to let y'all know that I am taking a hell of a risk trying to inform you, and maybe, hopefully, I can save someone's life. So I'm taking a hell of a risk. Even though I don't get no support from y'all, I'm still taking that risk. That's only because I love my people so much, man, that I would risk my channel being struck. And when you're dealing with medicine and doctors, they will definitely strike you. And y'all know I'm not lying. All right? You know I'm not lying when they're dealing with the COVID and you're talking about this stuff and you're talking about saving some of your people. They don't want this information out. So I'm taking a hell of a risk right now. Hopefully y'all could see it before they even take it down or anything. But I'm speaking from from my personal experience. And I would like to open up the chat to anybody, not the chat, but to come on in and tell your truth and give us your experience with the doctors. All right? So we're going to start that. That's the only ones I want to hear from. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear your diatribe. I don't want to hear, your speech. None of that. I want to know what you have experienced from your doctors or your friends or your family relatives, something like that. I remember Garfield. I forgot what his sickness was, and I forgot what Daniel Allah was, but I'm quite sure some people know what it is because we was live on the air, and they said that the doctors told them. Daniel Allah said they walked in his room, and hey Neil Love, what's up, my beloved? I'm waiting on you to contact me about that new joint. Contact me about the new joint, brother. But yeah, Daniel Allah said they walked in his room and asked him, can you please have your wife step out? And that bothered Danielle. He's like, what? What's going on? Anything you got to say it in front of my wife. I was trying to get in touch with Danielle because I wanted him to come on and tell his story and tell his testimony. Oh man, damn. How much did y'all hear? How much did y'all hear? I'm sorry about that. I always try to put it on mute when I cough because I know y'all don't want to hear all of that coughing stuff. And so I be forgetting to take it off mute. My bad. My bad, family. And so, you know how they do us. When you make calls or when you call in, they always record your conversation. And so that's where I learned that from. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to record their conversation. I'm going to record them when they call me on the phone. And I got to record that for my backup, for my backup. And that's what I do. So I'm going to let y'all hear the first recording. Hey, man. What's going on? Okay. New window. Let me get this out. Bear with me. This right here could save our lives, saves your life. What I'm saying here. Because I'm damn sure risking my channel for y'all. And y'all don't be showing me no love, no support love, really. This is my business. This is what I do. Oh, boy. To let y'all know, that was the wifey. Why are you sitting there telling everybody this and that? I mean, come on, man. That was Cynthia. She don't like me telling people the business because she know how people can be. You know what I'm saying? She know how people could be and how they twist up stuff. But I don't care. When I get the truth out, you get the truth out. You don't want to leave this earth and then there's a big cloud over your head and people talking about, oh yeah, he passed away from AIDS. He had AIDS. You know how they put that big rumor out there and some people go for it. People go for it, right? And so the first thing I'm going to do is show you this. Let me get with this right here. Let me play this. Is it in there? No, it's not in there yet. Damn. Oh, okay. Exhibit A. Here we go right here. I forgot where I put it at. I'm looking for it. But here we go right here. I spoke to my doctor, and here's the situation. Listen to this very carefully, y'all. So I'm not doing this for me. I'm also trying to do this for y'all so y'all could be very careful when y'all going into these doctors. Look up everything. Anything they give you to take, look it up. Ask questions because they look at us like, yeah, they ain't gonna ask no questions. We just give them anything, give them medicine and let them take it. They're not gonna ask us no questions. But me, I'm asking questions, baby. I'm like, yo, what is the side effects? And when she told me the side effects, I looked at my wife and I said, what? Why are you giving me this? This medicine is for goddamn transplants. It's for transplants. It can also bring on cancer, cancerous effects. Like it suppresses your immune system. And so when it suppresses your immune system, why you think they always say have y'all ever heard of somebody saying, oh yeah, she had the pneumonia. She died from a pneumonia. She died from the flu. That's because they giving these medicines out to the people that suppress your immune system where your immune system can't fight it off. And once your immune system is suppressed, it's over. It's a wrap. She told me in the hospital, yes, you just got to wear a mask every day. And I said, a mask every day? Why? Because you can get sick. You can catch a cold and it'll oppress your immune system. And I'm like, oh, hell no. To myself. At first I told her, I said, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this. Hell no. So listen to this right here, right quick. She calls me on the phone. Yes, okay, I'm ready.
So unfortunately, your breathing tests and your CT scans show something called interstitial lung disease. Have you ever heard this term before?
No.
Okay, it's related to your lupus.
Did y'all hear what she said? It's related to what? She said, did she say it's related to AIDS? Did she say it's related to AIDS? She said it's, and I kept telling niggas, I don't have no goddamn AIDS. Y'all listening to them. I got lupus. So listen.
It's a type of lung damage that happens to patients who have autoimmune disorders.
Yes, okay, I'm ready.
So unfortunately, your breathing tests and your CT scans show something called
Your breathing cough and your TC scans. I did all of that for them.
interstitial lung disease. Have you ever heard this term before?
No.
Okay, it's related to your lupus. It's a type of lung damage that happens to patients who have autoimmune disorders. And the way that we treat it is by changing the medications that you're on for your lupus, basically.
You heard them? It's about changing the medication that you're on for your lupus. Not one time did she say AIDS, man, with all these sick niggas. And that's why Cynthia don't really want me telling my business. But see, the business is really not for me. I don't care. Everybody know it already. They know I have lupus because I said it, you know? So it's really for the people, and maybe I could try to save some goddamn souls here. You got to be careful with these people. Number one, they look at us like we're them. When they trying to take care of us and fix us up, they fixing you black sisters up like you're white women. They fixing you brothers up like you're European. Check. Come on, listen.
And there is, it can get better. Dr. Zulueta looked at your chart, and it looks like you've had some interstitial lung disease since at least 2009.
Yes.
Gotten much, much worse as of recently, which is probably what's causing your symptoms.
See that? Since 2009. Because when you got the lupus, everything start coming in and it's getting worse. So that's why you hear the coughing now, because it's getting worse.
The volume of your lungs are severely reduced, meaning you don't have as much capacity for your breath, and it's because of all of this haziness on your lungs from the lupus. So,
from the lupus, not from no goddamn AIDS, man. See, so when these niggas come to you and say, sa.neter got AIDS and sa.neter died from AIDS, and you say, nigga, stop lying. We heard the damn doctor. That's what made me record our conversations. You see what I'm saying? Tell them niggas, man, get out of here. Stop spreading false rumors.
We want to recommend two things to you. One, at the main Mount Sinai, there's an interstitial lung disease group. That's all they do. That's what they specialize in. Her name is Dr. Padilla, and her group, and we'd like to refer you to see her. And also, I know you follow with a rheumatologist, but we work with a rheumatologist, Dr. Kaplan, who specializes in interstitial lung disease, and we recommend you see him to see if you should make any changes in your lupus treatment.
Okay, so you're saying I need to change the medication. When do I start? I want to start it.
You might need to. I'm going to send you to two specialists, and they'll decide what you need to do.
Okay, can we do this right away? Because y'all be making me wait for a long time.
I know. It's really hard to get in with the specialist. I'm going to message Dr. Kaplan now. He's the most important. He's the rheumatologist. He should be able to get you in very quickly. Dr. Padilla, she has a long wait list. She's famous for treating interstitial lung disease, so it might take a little while to get in with her, but I'm going to send her an email now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
If no one calls you, if you don't get any appointments in the next week, I want to give you my number.
Okay. I want to put the number out there. Okay, now you hear she's going to change the medicine. Now, let me show you what they changed the medicine to. I don't care if y'all see my name. Everybody know my government. I don't care about that. But I would like for y'all to look it up. Here we go right here. Look this up for me, y'all. Do it right now on your channel. Google it for yourself. Look this up. Look that up. Mycophenolate. Look that up. Tell me what y'all found in the chat. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. Tell me what you found in the chat. Mycophenolate. Look that up. Because that's what they changed my damn medicine to. Look that up, y'all. It's crazy. Mycophenolate. Now, let me go here. All right, see this? This is to protect the pharmacy because they will call and do all this crazy shit. So there's my name right there, Gary Frank. And this is what they gave me. First, you take 1 tablet by mouth for 7 days. Then you begin to turn it up. After 7 days, then take 2 tablets. Right? Then after the other 7 days, then take 3 tablets. Then take 3. And these are 500 milligrams. 500 milligrams. So I asked her, what is the side effects to this? Because they look at all black people, oh, we dumb, we ain't gonna ask this. We just want to be free and saved. Look it up, y'all. Look it up. Look that up. I need y'all to look that up. And as y'all looking it up, let's go to a video that's talking about this medicine. And that's why I said, oh, hell no. See, I already knew it. But then I said, let me go on YouTube. Let me type this shit up. Let me see what it's really talking about. And everything that this woman is saying, that's what I saw. Listen.
Hello, I'm Kelly Shepler, a clinical pharmacy specialist with UC Health. In this video, we'll walk you through the role one immunosuppressant drug, mycophenolate, plays in transplant.
That's the name of it.
One of the biggest concerns post-transplant is the body rejecting the transplanted organ. Rejection is caused by the body's immune system. To prevent this, you will need to take multiple immunosuppressant medications that inhibit your immune system for the rest of your life.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? Let's take it back. Listen good, y'all.
The transplanted organ. Rejection is caused by the body's immune system. To prevent this, you will need to take multiple immunosuppressant medications that inhibit your immune system for the rest of your life. Mycophenolate might be one of those medications. Mycophenolate works by decreasing the number of immune cells that your body makes. These immune cells are a type of white blood cell that can cause rejection. There are 2 different forms of mycophenolate, mycophenolate mofetil and mycophenolic acid. Both of these formulations work in the same way and have similar side effects. Some side effects of immunosuppressant medications include increased risk of infection and certain cancers. Possible side effects of mycophenolate include diarrhea, stomach pain, nausea, bruising or bleeding, headache, and rash. It's also important that you don't become pregnant while taking mycophenolate, as it increases the risk of birth defects. Mycophenolate can interact with other medications, so you will need to make sure your transplant team is aware of all medications you are taking, including prescription and over-the-counter. Please remember that taking your medications correctly and consistently is one of the most important things you can do to help prevent rejection. As always, we're here to answer any questions you might have. To learn more,
wow. That's crazy.
Hello, I'm Kelly Shepler, a clinical pharmacy specialist with UC Health. In this video, we'll walk you through the role one immunosuppressant drug, mycophenolate, plays in transplant. One of the biggest concerns post-transplant is the body rejecting the transplanted organ. Rejection is caused by the body's immune system.
Did y'all hear say transplanted in organs? Huh? Did y'all hear say that? Am I listening right? Am I hearing this correctly? Let me see. I don't think y'all hearing this stuff.
Video will walk you through the role one immunosuppressant drug, mycophenolate, plays in transplant. One of the biggest concerns post-transplant is the body rejecting the transplanted organ.
Are y'all hearing this stuff? This medication is about transplants also. They use this for transplants as well. Come on, man.
One of the biggest concerns post-transplant is the body rejecting the transplanted organ. Rejection is caused by the body's immune system. To prevent this, you will need to take multiple immunosuppressant medications that inhibit your immune system for the rest of your life. Mycophenolate might be one of those medications. Mycophenolate works by decreasing the number of immune cells that your body makes. These immune cells are a type of white blood cell that can cause rejection. There are two different forms of mycophenolate, mycophenolate mofetil and mycophenolic acid. Both of these formulations work in the same way and have similar side effects. Some side effects of immunosuppressant medications include increased risk of infection and certain cancers. Possible side
Certain cancers. Why would I risk doing that just to get rid of one, but then you bringing on other stuff to the body? Y'all feel me? You see what I'm talking about? You get rid of one or you try to keep that down, but in the process of doing that, you bringing on all this other stuff, rashes, cancers, stuff like that. Like, come on, man. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
effects of mycophenolate include diarrhea, stomach pain, nausea, bruising or bleeding, headache, and rash. It's also important that you don't become pregnant while taking mycophenolate, as it increases the risk of birth defects. Mycophenolate can interact with other medications, so you will need to make sure your transplant team is aware of all medications you're taking.
Now, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna put your asses on blast. I hope Jabari is listening, and I hope Unc is listening. Let me call Unc ass right now. Sometimes, family, that you could become so scientific literate, like Unc always say. What's a good word for him? Unc is a zealous in science. He's a science zealous. But in this case, he's killing his goddamn self. Because he thinks all white people have better science. When Unc came to my house on Friday in Jabari, even though I looked it up, I'm like, okay, these dudes are smart. Unc is a smart man. The same one that told us to take the thing. You know what I'm saying? Unc is a smart man. Jabari is a smart man. So I gives him the bottle of medicine. And I said, Jabari, it wasn't on video, y'all. I said, brother, look this up right quick. Tell me what you think, Jabari. So he's looking it up. Unc is over there looking it up. And I'm telling him, yo, I'm not taking this, man. I can't take this. I can't risk that chance. Here's Jabari. No, man. You crazy. Unc, no, you're crazy. You got to take this, brother. You got to take this. This is going to take down your lupus. But y'all niggas is not looking at the side effects. And I'm telling them the side effects to it. They ain't want to hear nothing because they think white people is right with all their science. Yes, Jabari, you're going to have to come to the people and let them know that, you know, y'all tried to kill me, man. That Unc and Jabari tried to kill me through their science zealots. They are science zealots because they think everything that the European come with, medications and stuff, is good. Oh man, this was science. This is on. Let me call Unc, man. Let me call Unc. Before I call Unc, take a look at this. Take a look at this. So, my doctor hits me up in the email. She hits me up. And this is the week that I left her. She hits me up and says, get that out of here. She hit me up and says, there she go. She hits me up. Hi, Frank. Damn, where's that at? That's not the one. That's not the one. It's the other one. Oh, she hits me up and says, peace to your family. This is a marker of inflammation. It indicates that the lung disease and lupus are active. Glad you are strongly starting the medications. If only she knew. If only she knew. I am not taking that medication. Now we got Cedric in the building. I think Cedric deals with stuff like this. Cedric, I would like for Cedric to look this up. And tell us what you find, Cedric. I would like for Cedric to look this up. Did anybody put it in the chat yet? The symptoms, the joint? I think Cedric is in the lab and he deals with stuff like this. So Cedric, can you look this up, brother? And tell me what you think. Hey, Amin Ra, call me. Call me. Let me know why you're saying be careful, sir. Call me. Hit me up. Look that up for me, Cedric. Adrian in the building, y'all. Shout out to Adrian in the building. Some of y'all call her misunderstood. I call her Adrian. Yo, go look that up, y'all. Somebody please look that up. So if anybody would like to come in and tell their testimony, their story, I would like so. All right. I got you on speaker. You don't want to be heard?
Oh no, I don't care.
Okay, hold on.
It ain't nothing bad. I want to put you out, your business out there.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, go ahead. Talk to me. Yes, talk to me, Amin Ra.
So I was just calling. The reason I was saying be careful. You right on. You have a choice. To make whatever choice you want to make with your medicine and stuff like that. But I just want you to make sure that the information it go both ways. If anybody who has ever had a organ transplant, they have to have immunosuppressant drugs. Otherwise, their body will reject that organ. And there's been thousands of people who have benefited from an organ transplant, like a liver or a kidney or lung.
But here's the thing, though, brother.
Heart.
But I'm not even in it for no transparent. They ain't even talk to me about no transparent.
Yeah, I know you not. I'm just saying, but the fact.
So why would they give me that? Medicine, why would they try to give me that though?
Because the lupus is an immune disease. I'm sure you know. And so what your lupus is attacking your lungs. And so in order to get the lupus to slow down with the attack of your lungs, hold
up. First, let the people know your profession. Because they might say, oh, this is just a YouTube nigga. He don't know. Let them know what you do for life, for your profession.
Okay, I am a respiratory therapist, and right now I'm practicing as a respiratory educator for a major hospital system in Memphis, Tennessee. But I've been a
Okay.
respiratory therapist for years, and
Continue.
I've dealt with all the lung diseases and all of those things that you can deal with. And like I said, it's kind of hard to, because the side effects can be bad. I mean, kind of
Hold up. You broke up.
less.
You broke up. The side effects, what?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I said the side effects can be bad, and worse on certain people. Some side effects of drugs can even cause death.
Mm.
But that's hell. That's with Tylenol too. You take enough Tylenol to be your last headache, like Cat Williams said. You know what I'm saying? But the lupus is attacking your lung tissue, and it's an autoimmune response. So it's not supposed to be attacking your immune system. Should be only attacking foreign things in the body, or infections, or viruses and things like it. Should be trying to attack those things. But lupus is a condition where the disease is attacking your own body. It could be attacking your joints. It could be attacking your lungs. It can be attacking any of your organs. For you, it happens to be attacking your lungs, which is causing scarring. And that scarring is fibrosis, okay? Which is hard to get better from if you don't control it. If you don't take it, yes, you won't deal with the side effects, but at the same time, the condition will continue to deteriorate because it's going to keep attacking. It's going to keep eating at them lungs more and more.
So it's
until
damn if you do and damn if you don't at this time.
and unfortunately, that's the truth. But like I said, some of those medicines, man, like those immunosuppressant drugs, I don't want the people to think immunosuppressant drugs are just the devil. You got to be careful, because if you know anybody who has benefited from an organ transplant, they took the immunosuppressant drugs in order for the body to accept that new heart or lung, because it's like, this ain't my damn heart, this ain't my lung. If you put it in somebody's body, the body is going to try to attack it. And so you have to suppress that immune system so that the body will accept that heart or lung that keeps them alive. Because if they say, hell no, I ain't taking that medicine, damn the heart, then they're going to die. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get that heart, or they don't get that liver, or they don't get that kidney, you know what I'm saying? When you are somebody that's donated a kidney to somebody like your son or your uncle or somebody you are a match with, you got to take immunosuppressant drugs in order for that organ to be accepted in your body. So that is a wonderful medicine.
You know what she told me though? She
What's
said,
that, bro?
when I asked her about the side effects, she said, well, we know your immune system is already low, but it also can take it down to zero, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a hard decision for you.
That, yes.
Yeah.
And so she
that's
said,
a hard decision.
She said you would have to wear a mask every day when I'm taking this stuff, man.
And that's because
if I get a cold, or if I get a flu, or if I get pneumonia, that can kill me. And that's why you hear people say, nah, he didn't die from the lupus. He died from a pneumonia, or he died from the flu, or he died, because that's what they're giving to that. You know, they'll put it on that.
That's
because I don't have no more immune to fight off the the infection.
To fight off, yeah. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So you would have to wear a mask to keep you from catching a cold or something like that. And that's unfortunate. That's what I say. You're a grown man. You have to make that choice for yourself. No way am I telling you, man, forget that. Take the medicine. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm telling you, as a brother for love for you, I'm telling you, make a good informed decision with you and your family of whether you're going to continue with the therapy or not. But you have to know that if you don't take some type of therapy for it, the lupus will continue to eat away at your lungs. And eventually, if you don't have some kind of, holistic, because I know you're into holistic things too. And I'm not saying that there's nothing out there that's holistic, because if you can find something that works, take it. You know what I mean? If there's something natural that one of your brothers that be on the channel that really know some real science and know some natural things that will help you, and it works better than those medications, then that's fine. I'm all for it. But I'm just want you to know that you need to do something. You know what I'm saying? And you need to not play it to the left, because lung damage is irreversible. And the worse it gets, then you can't You can't reverse it. And you don't want to get to the point, brother, where you can't even take a couple bites of food without losing your breath. Because what's happening is the lupus is the interstitial lung disease, which causes fibrosis of the lungs, which is same thing as saying the lungs are being scarred. Once you start going through those processes. I got patients that, they can take a couple bites of food and they got to stop and catch their breath. You know what I'm saying? Or on oxygen all day long. You know what I'm saying? And it can get worse. So I just want you to make an informed decision to either go with those medications or find you some kind of holistic medicine that will help you. But you need to do something to combat it. You can't just let it go because it's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's going to progress. So you have to stop it. And the only way you can stop it is through some type of intervention, whether it be holistic or it be something from the hospital. And I just want the people to listen that know that, hey, yes, it can have some bad side effects. There's all kind of medicines that have bad side effects. But if anybody's listening who has had a loved one who has benefited from a donated organ, they took immunosuppressant drugs in order for that organ to help give them life. Because if they wouldn't have taken that drug, her body would have rejected the organ and they would have not made it this far. So like I said,
they took 14 tubes of goddamn blood from me last week, bro.
Little vials, not tubes.
What is it?
Amounted to about 15 ml.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's it. And they said, yeah, because we checking everything. And so
they want to see everything.
And so that's why they gave me that medicine. Yeah, that's why they gave me that. So
I just want you to know that because you have a choice to not do anything. That's your choice.
And let me say this to Central D. I'm not scared. Trust me, believe me, I am not scared of dying, bro. You got the wrong one, man. I would rather die on a peaceful note than to be in pain with cancer and all that other shit. So that's the way it is with me. So you got me mixed up. I'm not. You got me all wrong. I don't want to die in pain.
Don't worry about none of them folks, man. Don't worry about none of them folks. The bottom line is life, and unfortunately, the lungs can affect your daily living. You know,
it already do.
You can't take. Yeah, you don't want to be somewhere where you can't take 2 or 3 steps without being out of breath or needing to be on oxygen 24 hours a day too. You know what I'm saying? Because so you can slow that up to where you can continue to do what you like, your livelihood, which is talking and being on shows and living your life without having that monkey on your back of that.
You know what it is? Because let me tell you what it is, Amin Ra. I'm not in this by myself. It's my family in it. My family they the one that's like more scared than me. Some of them say, don't take it. The other side of the family say, you need to take it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm right there in the middle. And when I try to take it, the one side is mad as hell at me. And the other side is like, yeah, you got to take it. You see where I'm at with it?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely see where you're at with it. I definitely, and like I said, those are choices that that's why I would never tell you, man, you need to take that medicine, or man, don't take that. I would tell you as a grown man, as a brother that loves you, I'm giving you the facts, and just let you know, brother, you can make an informed decision for your life, but you do need to be well aware that there are consequences if you do not, Now, would you rather have to wear a mask out when you're out around people, or would you rather be tied down with oxygen and can't breathe? You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to weigh. You have to kind of weigh those things with your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that interstitial lung disease from the lupus is not going to stop unless you get something to stop it. And by all means, if you find some kind of holistic, natural herbs or medicines that will help and fight it, then do that. You know what I'm saying? But just be careful with just dropping the ball on this medication journey that they got you on, because like I say, lung damage is irreversible. And so, if you can deal with what
you ever heard of hydrochlorophyll?
I'm on it.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I'd have to.
I'm on it.
My sister's in the medical field. My sister's in the medical field, and she's one of the ones that told me don't take that because I send it to her.
The hydrochlor,
Yes, I send it.
hydrochloroquine or hydrochloroquine?
Hydroxychloroquine. I am on it, sir.
Hold up. She told me don't take the medicine that I showed everybody. And she showed her doctor because she's in the field. And she sent me this hydrochloroquine.
Hydroxychloroquine. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I use it. Sir.
That's one of the number one medications for lupus.
Right.
I use it. I'm on it.
My wife was also on it, but they realized she didn't have lupus, so she stopped.
So why the hell they didn't give me that? Why are they giving me some more?
Because there are different what you're dealing with. So first of all, my brother Amiram McCarthy, I appreciate everything you said, and I'm gonna concur. I am not only sitting as a biochemical analyst that can break it down. I'm sitting here as a living example of lupus. I have a lupus cutaneous, which is lupus of the skin. The same process, but my lupus, because of my white blood cells being undifferentiated, very small, undifferentiated, they attack the biggest organ, which is my skin. Subsequently, sir, the stroke that I had 12 years ago was from lupus. It was in the early stages, and I was not yet on medication. My undifferentiated white blood cells running wild in my body, they're receptors, so they bound on the brain. And that gave me an ischemic stroke. So your brother, sir, is talking to you as a brother right now. Right? Like the scarring, what he talked about, you see it on the outside. Now imagine this on your lungs. The severity and the intensity of the particular case is why they may have first initiated a stronger immune suppressant to get you under control. Once it's stabilized, they might go over to a hydroxychloroquine, which is a lighter medication. For me, for example, I'm going on the biologicals because the hydroxychloroquine is not really reducing my skin lupus. So I'm going to now start the treatment with biologicals. So it's a process. You do not start with the most aggressive therapy. Those side effects, what you see there, when they're doing the studies, any and everything that is reported is noted as a side effect. By law, they are obligated to tell you everything that people reported. If you go now into the data and you actually look, you would see these particular illnesses, the risk is 0.01%, 0.02%, 3%, very, very, very small, right? If there is a higher risk, if a medication poses actual risk that is there, they pull it from the shelf. They stop using it. These are medications that have been used time and time again to control our cases because we're not unique and we're not new. You, sir, you're fully functional, my brother. I appreciate that. I am forever limited by my ischemic stroke.
But that's only on the outside, brother. That's
I know.
Goddamn, you don't see flare-ups, brother. Nobody see the flare-ups at night.
I have a new hip because after the stroke, they put me on prednisone to reduce the inflammation fast. What's a side effect of prednisone is softening of your bones. So eventually, I needed a hip replacement. But sir, I'm here. I'm alive. If they didn't hit me with the prednisone, my white blood cells would have continued sticking to my brain, making it even worse. So I accept that side effect. As for conditioning, yes, I know it's hard to walk, sir. I walk every day and it's painful.
There you go.
Painful.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Joints,
I only look good on the outside.
On the outside,
if only you knew. If only you knew.
I'm in pain.
I can't. Hey, yo, you can't even walk up a goddamn little hill like this. You got to stop like you're an old lady. You know, I be catching myself stopping like I'm a goddamn old lady.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
You know?
So I know that those side effects are real, and what you're doing, I appreciate you. You're reaching out, you're asking, and I'm here, not the scientist right now. I can do the science. I'm here as a patient, as your brother in arms. Like, this stuff is the reason why I'm here.
What would you do? What would you do with the medication? And also you, Almond Ra, would y'all take it?
I would start the treatment. It requires you. They did a baseline study. So they took all your blood work. They have a baseline study. They're going to put you on that medication. You're going to take it as required. They're going to test you after a month to see the reduction in your white blood cell count, right?
Yeah, that's what they did. They said I'd come back in a month.
Exactly. After that initial place. So if they put you on this hot stuff now, it's because they see an elevated level. They see that your body is in crisis. So they want to suppress that immune system, get your body stabilized.
I know my wife Cynthia is looking at this right now saying, thank you, Cedric, brother. Thank you, Almond Ra. Thank you. Because me and her, we be going at it, man. And she just be looking sad. Like she's so scared that I don't take it, man.
I appreciate you reaching out right now, sir. All the battling aside, I'm speaking to you now as a brother in arms, right?
No, I'm listening to you because you're going through similar shit. So
I have the lupus, so I'm telling you, I'm on the hydroxychloroquine, but I live in the hot sun. My lupus is of the skin, so every moment I go outside,
you're not supposed to be in the sun, though.
But I live in the Caribbean. I have sun.
right? You're not supposed to be in the sun, though, right?
No.
Right. See, the doctors told me the same. Yo, don't go in the sun. Don't be. If you could go in the sun, but don't stand in the goddamn sun.
You don't stand in the sun. So if I'm in the sun for more than an hour,
my
skin burns. It literally burns. My face burns. And you see, like where my hair grows, my body sees my hair as foreign. So it attacks my hair growth on the side of my face. So it is. I'm in constant pain.
And that's why I did this show. See, y'all don't get it. I'm the chess player. I did this show so that I could see other people like Almond Ra McCarthy, you get up here and say certain things because you going through the same thing that I'm going through right now, just in little different ways, but it's the same damn thing, you know? So, I need to hear this.
That's it. But
if it was me, honestly, you say, if it was me, the reason why I became a respiratory therapist is because I had a fear of not being able to breathe. And with your situation, you know what I'm saying? If it was me, I would take it.
And you know what,
Almond Ra? If it was me.
Almond Ra,
especially if I couldn't find.
You are right, because sometimes, like Cedric said, when I'm walking, I gotta stop because have you ever get like a hot flash, Cedric?
Yeah.
And you feel it and you start like, I gotta take my coat off. I'm talking about even in the winter sometimes, I gotta take my coat off and then the breathing to come back. Like I start breathing again. I'll be like, oh shit, is this it? Is this the time I'm gonna fall out? Because I'll be like, oh man, this lupus shit ain't no joke, y'all.
It's messing with your anxiety and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It makes you plan your day different. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I said, if it was me, brother, would it be in my lungs, like my lungs or my heart or something like that? I would take it because unless I knew some type of holistic medicine that would help. But if I couldn't find some kind of holistic medicine that would help, I would definitely take the medications to slow down the progression that's going on in my lungs. Because like I said, it's not going to stop on its own. You're going to have to do something. And like if it was like something mild that you could just live with, then I would say, I wouldn't take it because it's mild. But your lungs, man, that's everything, bro. I mean, like I said, if you're already getting short of breath, if you laugh too much, you'll have a coughing spell. It's not going to get better unless something. So as a brother, I would just tell you, make an informed decision with you and your family. Just know the facts. And if it's, just know that it's going to get worse if you don't do something.
Hey, Sa, can I say something to you?
Hey, brother.
So what I wanted to read a little excerpt for you saying, Foods for lupus. There is no specific diet that helps with lupus. Instead, the Lupus Foundation of America recommends eating a range of nutritious foods to generally support health. People with lupus should also avoid alfalfa, as there is some evidence linking it with flare-ups. And then it says nutritious foods include fruits and vegetables, whole grains such as oats, whole wheat, or quinoa, lean proteins such as chicken, fish, or tofu. A doctor may recommend avoiding or eating more of certain foods based on individual needs. I say that to say you should go through the doctor though, and make sure, because there ain't no holistic. I'm looking, I don't see holistically. I think the doctor treatment would help better. That's just a learning.
Holistic, in my opinion, sir, is follow the regimen, but at the same time, get a healthy diet. And that's always recommended. Stay away from the junk food. But I know you don't eat poorly, so just maintain a healthy diet. And even though it hurts, I walk every day. If I stay 2 days without walking, I feel the extra pain. So I got my dog. I take him for his walks, and I walk down the hill and up the hill. I usually wait till the sun goes down, till it's a bit cool. Probably in the evening hours, you and Cynthia could take walk around 2 blocks or 3 blocks, right? Just a stroll, just to keep the body moving. And that for me is the holistic approach. But they explain you the process, and from a clinical and a personal perspective, I know that they're on the right track. So they start with class A immune suppressants.
What you got? A pit bull?
Yeah, I got me a band dog. He's 5 months old. He's gonna be huge.
Oh man, okay.
I train dogs and stuff like that. You see all his bike equipment on top. So I do high class training with dogs and stuff.
Hey, thank you, brother. I'm gonna hang up the phone.
Oh, no problem, brother.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you.
No problem. Much love.
All right.
So
all right, I accuse you of trying to kill me, brother, but Cedric and Amara McCarthy broke down the science a little bit. So
yo, you still
yeah, I accuse you and Jabari of trying to kill me to take the medicine, brother. Y'all was telling me to take the medicine. So Amara McCarthy and Cedric, they backed it up.
sa.neter. You still fighting over that, yo?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, look, I got some good advice for you. Go ahead and listen to Dr. Inky.
Hell no, stop that, bro.
And you'll be okay,
advice,
bro. All your
mute his mic. Mute his mic.
I gotta mute you now, bro, because you wilding now on that shit. I gotta mute you.
Time out.
Yeah, I gotta time you out. You on black ice for a minute. You wilding.
Time out.
Don't get mad because Inky beat you up in the comment section. Notice I said the comment section because the people was following him and they was going with Inky. So he had a nice little flow.
Hey, stop. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so it does say herbs and supplements for lupus. There are several supplements that researchers have examined.
But yo, you're looking up the wrong thing. Not the lupus. You got to look up interstitial lung disease. That part.
Lupus
is not going nowhere.
Inflammatory lung disease?
Yeah.
All right.
Interstitial.
How do I spell that, son?
Oh, man. Hold on. Spell interstitial lung disease. No.
Hey, sa.neter.
INTERSTITIALLUNG
All right. It's spelled INTERSTITIALLUNG.
Okay. In intestinal lung disease.
Not intestinal. Interstitial.
Interstitial. I got it.
Right.
Okay.
What's up, Unc?
No, I'm just saying, bro, listen. I can't believe. So you ain't started taking medicine yet, yo?
You know what? I'm going to tell you this.
You
Check
know
this
that
out.
lady told you, bro? Hey, yo,
Check
listen.
I did take it for 2 days. I took it for 2 days. I took it Saturday and Sunday. And then I started feeling crazy. And I was like, hold up. Let me stop before I get too deep into it and then I can't just stop it like that automatically.
Uh-huh.
And I stopped. So I didn't take it on yesterday.
Remember, it went up slow.
Yes,
Remember, they dosed you up slow. Remember?
I didn't take it yesterday, and I didn't take it today.
All right, so
Promise
go
me,
back and see
Sal.
if they can switch it out for you. Hey, look, I'm out of here, man. Look, Star, I'm out of here. Cedric, appreciate you.
Hey, I got Ngozi coming to deal with the issue on Sunday.
Okay, that's good. I told you.
Yeah, I
make
got
it
it.
happen. Yep, that's why I said get it go. You top notch. Huh?
To you, because I know he was talking about Darwinism yesterday, and I brought up a point about not Darwin, but Wallace. You heard of Wallace, right?
Of course. Yep. Wallace also had he also had
Selection
information.
at the same time, individuals like each other. So why don't you bring up Wallaceism?
Oh, I don't know. That's funny.
All right, yo, I want to go into that. I ain't gonna deal with that right now. But anyway, I want to say thank everybody. I just want to come, and I'm still saying, check everything that the doctor give y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir. I'm out.
And ask questions. All right,
I appreciate the fact that you brought up the medication as immune suppressant. That's absolutely right. And I'm glad you brought it forward because, yes, when we look at immune suppressants, it's a class, right? They can use it. It's used primarily for transplants. And you can imagine that once a person is at the state that they need a transplant, that a lot of those side effects would go would register more to them. Again, you need to completely shut the immune system down at that point for this particular organ to be taken by the body, or the body would reject it, right? Even though they try to match as close as possible. In our case, the immune suppression is only it's only temporary, and it is not to completely shut down your immune system. It is to regulate it because our immune system is out of sync, right? White blood cells is your body's response to infections. However, on a normal basis, your white blood cell count is supposed to be relatively low, right? Only when there's an active infection. Our body is saying "Teet, teet, 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 teet," and producing white blood cells like crazy. So now this overabundance of white blood cells in your body triggers reactions, especially in the lungs. It causes a cytokine production, which eventually can cause pneumonia, right? So to prevent that, right, that accumulation of fluid in your lungs that you feel when you're breathing sometimes, that's the cytokine production. It's a cytokine production that says there is an infection in your lungs. There isn't any, but it's our wild haywire immune system. What exactly causes the immune system to go haywire? We do not know, but there's a whole class of autoimmune diseases from rheumatoid arthritis, from psoriasis to lupus and the different types of lupus. Even diabetes is classified as an immune immune deficiency disease, right? So it is not so common. It is not so uncommon that we have these haywire immune systems, and the treatments that are out there are proven and tested. People are living much longer lives with lupus, and unfortunately, people who don't get their lupus checked, they die young, right? They develop diabetes, ulcers can't be treated, and the body just goes haywire. You go into septic shock, and people often die young. So please, finish that process. The medication. It's only for a month. They're gonna test you again, and most likely they will put you on hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine became popular during the pandemic because it was used incorrectly. It was used incorrectly, and it didn't do what it needed to do with regards to the pandemic and that particular virus, right? But indeed, hydroxychloroquine is a tried and tested medication. It actually works to balance out your system, right? So please, please We love you. I need you around to call me pseudo so we can fight for a long, long time. So please take the medication. Please, my brother.
Thank you, Cedric. Appreciate that, brother.
So,
Thank you.
You don't leave, Cedric.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, because I want Cedric to either validate or debunk this. It says, while not a substitute for conventional medical treatment, holistic and complementary therapies can be a supportive part of a comprehensive management plan for ILD, which is intestinal lung disease. These approaches, not intestinal, intertestinal. These approaches, which focus on diet, physical activity, and traditional medicine, aim to improve symptom management, reduce inflammation, and enhance quality of life. Always consult a pulmonologist, 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 or healthcare provider before starting any complementary therapy, as some drugs or supplements can have adverse effects or interfere with medication. So just know, don't take anything.
You know, you got feedback, brother.
Me?
Yeah, you got feedback.
So you didn't really get a chance to hear me?
No, I heard everything you said. It's just that you got like a radio station sound behind you.
Yeah, I completely agree. And there's other natural.
You see my wife in the audience? Look at Cynthia. I keep telling him that we need him around.
Exactly. Yes, we do. I'm gonna say this also, sir. You said, for example, there are natural things. For example, coconut oil works antiviral, antibacterial. They work.
You know why I'm listening to you, Cedric? Because you went through this, brother.
Yeah.
That's you going through the same thing.
I'm living it, bro.
Right
there with you. So I know the fear right now. I know the pain, the shoulder pain, the back pain.
My God.
Joints,
don't mention the shoulder, bro. Please don't bring that shit up, Cedric.
Do you see me sitting like this? Do you see me sitting like this and doing this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It comes and then goes, right?
It's there for 2-3 days. And you
man. So I'm lucky I didn't get there yet. Mine's is there for like about 5 minutes. And then I just got to be there still, and then it passes through.
Yeah. So now I also had a stroke on this side, so I need to really carry this side around, right? So it sometimes it's a little bit extra and stuff like that. But yeah, pain is something we live with. You hurt, you just hurt physically. You hurt, and that is because of that hyperactive immune system, right? So taking the right medications. Right, and go into the therapy, and yes, holistic. So watch your diet. Do not try and stay away from red meat, things that cause the body to react inflammatory.
You said red meat?
Yeah, heavy red meat. Like reduce the amount of red meat you eat. Right, like you're not gonna go out and eat a quarter pounder. Right, a porterhouse steak. Those type of things you cut down. Just the amount of red meat that you consume, things like pumpkin and these type of things that soothe the system, right? Neem is a very good antiviral. So what it does, it calms your immune system, but it is not an immune suppressant, right? It is just your body. These are just things to help your body do what it needs to do. Yeah. Swimming is low intensity on the knees. And swimming also helps develop lung capacity, right? These are the type of things. Evening strolls, right? Holistically, but the medication goes with it hand in hand. And don't psych yourself out. Do not psych yourself out. You took it for 2 days. You didn't have enough time to do what it needs to do.
I got scared, man.
Yeah,
when I started reading the side effects again, I was like, damn, man.
Yeah. And reading the side effects is good to understand it. But when you're reading these side effects, there's a other side of it. How do they collect this information, right? And that is important. So you would see sometimes redness at the site of injection. Side effects may include redness at the site of injection. If somebody got a red dot, they put that as a side effect. Let's say I took the injection, I looked at it, and I got dizzy just because I don't like needles. They would put may cause drowsiness, or may cause fainting spells. Has nothing to do with the vaccine or with the shot. But the fact that that was an effect while I got it, they will have to put it down as a possible side effect. But then you go and you look at the numbers and the risk and the possibility, then you're going to see these things are almost 0.01%, 0.02%. Like you're going to realize, these are just possibilities. They might give you the things that you are most at risk for, and those they will put into a higher category. And that's why you're going to be controlled by your doctor within that first month. They're going to measure, they're going to take a second blood sample, and they're going to determine the difference, and they're going to determine whether the medication is working, did what it did, and put you on a more sustainable long-term process.
Let me ask you this. When your immune system go down, is there a way that you can build it back up or no?
Your immune system isn't going down, right?
No. I'm saying if it goes down in the process of taking this medication.
Yeah, that's what I'm explaining.
Can you build it back up?
So you don't want to build it back up. We don't want to build it back up. This is a normal immune system. Our immune system is vibing here at 1,000. The medication is supposed to bring it down to functioning at a normal level. And we want to keep it there, right? We're not shutting down the immune system. Why? Because if we get infected by anything else, your immune system is supposed to react, right, to that stimuli. However, your immune system revving at 1,000 every single day when your body is not under stress, it causes the breakdown of your body. It causes the breakdown of your lungs. It causes the breakdown of your kidneys. You get a pain in your joints. Why? Because white blood cells isn't supposed to be in your body in that quantity. There's only supposed to be some IgGs, right, floating around, right, and a couple of detector cells. And in the event they find something, they would do a target attack. But our body is just throwing it out all over the place with no reason, undifferentiated. It's attacking whatever it comes into contact with. And each person's system reacts differently. Yours might attack the lungs, another attacks the kidneys, another attacks the liver. My case, it attacks the skin, right? So each case is unique, but they fall into categories. But this is autoimmune immune illness. There is no reason. It's not hereditary. There is no clinical reason why it happens, but it happens. But it is not something new, and we can live a long and productive life, right, by just taking care of ourselves and taking the medication.
Yo, you got a parrot?
I got a couple of birds too. I train birds. I train dogs. I'm an animal guy. I'm an animal guy.
Yeah,
Cedric, I wanted you to share this with Sai or tell him if this is vital. It says anti-inflammatory foods. Following an anti-inflammatory diet such as the Mediterranean diet can help lower systematic inflammation and oxidative stress associated with ILD. And it say key nutrients incorporate foods rich in antioxidants, vitamin C and E, carotenoids and polyphenols, and omega-3 fatty acids found in flaxseed and fish. Recent research also indicates that the mineral zinc may help reverse lung damage in some patients. And then finally, probiotics. These can improve the gut-lung axis, which may influence lung immunity. Good sources include yogurt,
kefir, yogurt, cottage cheese, sauerkraut. These are all beneficial for your gut biome. These are probiotics. They help to break down the food. And everything he said was absolutely correct. Increase the anti-inflammatory aspects of your diet with flaxseed, fish oil. These are all good as an immune suppressant. They're anti-inflammatory. Things like pumpkin, coconut oil. These are all anti-inflammatory, and they help in terms of diet. They do not reduce or eliminate your symptoms, but they help your body overall dealing with this process.
And I'm gonna leave with this. sa.neter has said, I want you to hear this. Was said, small frequent meals. Eating large meals can make breathing more difficult. Smaller, more frequent meals can prevent the stomach.
That's true. I already know that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know that.
All right, that's it.
I want to say shout out to Michele, Mikol. Oh man, I'm messing up your name. But whether that's a brother or a sister, there's been on point in the chat. I think they're in the same field because they're using the same language that we're using up here. So I want to say shout out to you in the chat. Great work.
All right. Before I leave here, what you want to say, Assam Khan?
I was going to say, yeah, you on point. Get that pineapple in your system so we can eat up them lactic acids, and make sure you get the most underrated thing is a massage because it moves the acids around. Look, it's that. No, you know what I'm saying? Go get a massage.
Yep.
Go. If you do ice baths, that's good for you as well because it gets rid of the toxins in your body. Usually heat, cold.
Ask if they do lymph node, if they know how to do lymph node therapy.
Yeah.
Lymph node therapy. That's your lymph node produces your white blood cells. So your physical therapist should know and be trained in lymph node therapy, right? It's gonna hurt as hell, especially when they're pressing your plexus and these massages, right? You drink water for the day. Once you get that, you drink water for that day, and it helps to flush the system as well. Excellent point, MK.
Hey, yo, before I close out, Cedric, I need you to take my email down, and if you can, hit me with some good foods to take for my
For your lupus, yeah. Give me your email.
My email is right there on the screen.
Oh yeah, sa.neter.
No, sa.neter at yahoo.com.
I got you.
I got the old school email, man. That Yahoo. I still got that Yahoo. I had that joint for like 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michelle, you'll get an email from Michelle as well. Because my brother or sister is laboratory medical scientist. Yep. That's the same exact field.
See, that's what I need to be speaking to. People like this, man, that knows this stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pineapples are extremely high in antioxidant. You eat pineapple before you take an orange. It's way high.
I don't really want because of the acid reflux. I don't really want to eat the orange.
Yeah, that's another side effect. For example, pizza, no more. Barbecue.
Man, I love my pizza, man.
No. Listen, you want to see the medication I have when you get acid reflux? Nope. These things you cut out of your diet. That sauce, pizza sauce, and tomato sauce, no. That's a no. Barbecue, that you reduce these things, and especially after about 4 o'clock, no more of that stuff. Right? Soups with light meats, right?
Chicken noodle soup is good.
Like Cynthia, make him some chicken soup, put it in the fridge, right? Make him a batch. So like every evening he could take a batch out.
Man, hey, Cedric, you taking away my pizza, man?
Yeah, I'm taking away your pizza.
I like my pizza with extra.
It's gone. Cynthia, the pizza is gone. He has acid reflux as well.
Thank you for emailing me. Thank you, brother or sister. I don't know if you're a brother or sister.
Yeah,
man. Cynthia, I tell you, I love my pizzas, bro. I
know. Mango. During mango season, I eat I say mango is
I love my mangoes.
Those are the things. Yeah, we work those things in.
Me and Cynthia, me and Cynthia, my wife, we ate pineapples and mango and watermelon all summer. All summer. We would get big bags of that. Had them chop it up right there. They open it up, they chop it up, and they put it in the bag. throw that joint in the refrigerator. Man, listen.
Yeah.
Nice and cold. So we ate that all summer.
So trust the science, right? What you did was excellent, and I can imagine reading all those side effects. You're like, hell no. But
right.
But again, it isn't as extreme as it appears. And I knew from the time they put you on that, is probably because you're in crisis now. They need to get it down, because the lung scarring, these type of things, they need to get out under control. And we do not want an immune system that is revving like an engine. It's going to blow up.
Did you hear when I let the doctor speak? You heard that?
Yeah.
When the doctor was speaking, you heard that.
The side effects and so.
Nah, let me play it again for you, so you know what I'm talking about. Listen to what the doctor's speaking to me.
Give me a call back.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
So unfortunately, your recent test and your CT scan show something called interstitial lung disease. Have you ever heard this term before?
No.
Okay, it's related to your lupus. It's a type of lung damage that happens to patients who have autoimmune disorders. And the way that we treat it is by changing the medications that you're on for your lupus, basically. And there is, it can get better.
So they changed it to the medication I'm showing y'all now. That's what made me be like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, no. Because you see that?
Can get better. Dr. Zuwata looked at your chart, and it looks like you've had some interstitial lung disease since at least 2009.
Yes.
Gotten much, much worse.
Now, see, I knew that I had it in 2009, but now they saying it's gotten much, much worse. Yes. So I already knew. I knew I had it in 2009, though.
Which is probably what's causing your symptoms. The volume of your lungs are severely reduced, meaning you don't have as much capacity for your breath, and it's because of all of this haziness on your lungs from the lupus. So we want to recommend two things to you. One, at the main Mount Sinai, there's an interstitial lung disease group. That's all they do. That's what they specialize in. Her name is Dr. Padilla, and her group, and we'd like to refer you to see her. And also, I know you follow with a rheumatologist, but we work with a rheumatologist, Dr. Kaplan, who specializes in interstitial lung disease, and we recommend you see him to see if you should make any changes in your lupus treatment.
Okay, so you're saying I need to change the medication. When do I start? I want to start it.
You might need to. I'm going to send you to two specialists, and they'll decide what you need to do.
Okay, can we do this right away? Because y'all be making me wait for a long time.
I know. It's really hard to get in with the specialist. I'm going to message Dr. Kaplan now. He's the most important. He's the rheumatologist. He should be able to get you in very quickly. Dr. Padilla, she has a long wait list. She's famous for treating interstitial lung disease, so it might take a little while to get in with her, but I'm going to send her an email now.
Yeah, so you see, what you were saying is she's saying the same thing.
Yeah. That means that she said the scarring, but she referred to the haze on the lungs. That's a high cytokine production, and it's staying there, right? So you can it's scarring your lungs, which is giving you less and less capacity because your bronchi are collapsing and they're becoming fibrosis. And once they become fibrosis, they no longer function, right? So they need to stop that now. So that medication you're on right now is going to stop that. Right?
That's what she said.
You need that stop.
Yeah, she said that. But I was looking at the after effects. That's what caught me. When I seen the cancer, when I seen this and the rashes, and I was like, oh, hell no.
So
hell no.
We need to stop the deterioration of your lung tissue by actively bringing that immune activity from here to here, which is normal, which is going to stop the cytokine attack on your lungs, which is going to allow your lungs now to slowly start to get better. Your lungs can regenerate, right? But you cannot be getting that consistent attack. Your lung capacity can get better with exercise. Of course, as human beings, we can build up our conditioning, right? But it is necessary that you put the brakes on, because right now it is out of whack. It is doing whatever it feels like, right? So, so we're not shutting down the immune system. We're normalizing it. So we're bringing it down here. Stop that over cytokine productions. That needs to all stop, right? So it is important, vital that you take the medication, especially for the first month, right? Because these are strong immune suppressants, right? Which is going to have that exact effect, which is to get that pressure off your lungs, that cytokine off your lungs, and allow you to actually start to breathe, right? From there now, they might adjust your therapy, and you need to be honest with them, because if you know you're not going to be disciplined enough to take that medication every day, right? Then ask them for an alternative, a biological or slow release system, so that you won't have to be reminded of taking these pills every day, right? Because you need to be consistent with it. The hydroxychloroquine.
No, it'll remind me because I puts it right in front of me, right on my dresser. Like if I'm looking at TV, I see it. I gotta look at that. I gotta. So that's to remind me. Yeah.
So yeah. So this heavy stuff, again, you didn't have a transplant, so you're not going to need to be on this indefinitely, which will eventually increase the risk of cancer and these type of things, right? But again, if you look at it for someone that actually had a transplant, these type of drugs gives them the next 10, 15 years of their life. If you develop cancer in that process, however, with us, with the lupus, that's only there to do this. Bam! Stabilize it. We got now somewhere where we can start our therapy and maybe get, find the right therapy. But right now, we need to put a halt to it because your condition is worsening, right? And we need to correct that. So put your head down, have some faith, right? I'm gonna email you as well with some dietary stuff that just complements what you're doing. Get that exercise in. Start with one block and just walk the block, right? Because the rheumatoid arthritis, you said.
Well, I do have a walking treadmill right here now.
Oh yeah, then well, get on it. That's great. Then you can really put in some work. Then now I'm gonna tell you get your sweat on. Yeah, now I'll tell you get your sweat on. If you're home and you got a treadmill, get a little sweat on.
Yeah, it's the walking one that can slide under your bed. So
cool.
They be throwing it's nice size,
Yeah. So the convenience of home, get on it, right? 15 minutes. You set goals for yourself, all right? See how long you can go.
I was doing an hour, but I need to slow it down. I need to slow it down and do a half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour.
Because I was just trying to outdo myself and shit.
No.
Yeah.
So that is also what we're not doing. We're not
walking at a high pace.
Yeah, we're not training. We're not training to go in the ring. You just want the body movement. You do not want to put too much stress on it, right? Because when you put too much stress on your muscle, what happens? They tear up. They're going to use energy to build back. That is also going to cause an immune reaction, right? So we don't want any of that. So we just want to keep things moving, keep the body flowing, right? And not over exaggerate. If you could swim in the summer, that's excellent. That also helps build lung capacity at a higher rate. Even walking in the water, the resistance is greater, but it's less on your joints, and it helps build lung capacity. But I'm a circle back. You need to get on that regime. Need to get on it.
All right, thank you, brother Cedric. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. I'm gonna check out. Peace.
Peace, brother. Thank you. All right. So I think I might have to go with Cedric going what he's saying. And the reason I'm saying that is because he's going through the same thing. And he's been through this before me. So he knows this. So I think I'm gonna follow his lead. I'm gonna follow his lead on this one right here. So yeah, I gotta follow his lead on this one. Peace and Black Power. Let me let y'all know. me and Q Butter had a nice phone conversation 2 weeks ago with me, me being the elder here. I called him. He didn't call me, I called him 2 weeks ago and I spoke to him, and it was like he was really happy to hear from me, man. He was really happy to hear from me. So I spoke to the brother. We had a nice build, a nice conversation. He said, I heard him when I said certain things. I said, brother, you came and you said some things that hurt my feelings. And, we just went in at the time. And at the same time, you had people in your chat that was going at it, that was edging you on, and you was feeling good at that moment. So after all that, we pieced out. We spoke with each other. We had a nice build. And I wished him a great success. And he did the same thing for me. And so I want to let y'all know that was 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, we spoke again. And I spoke to him when he was right in the process of teaching his class. So I heard all the students in there, and he was teaching. He was like, Brother Saw, I'll call you back. I'm in class. So he called me back, and we set up a show for tomorrow. So be looking for the show. We got a show set up tomorrow. Let me see, where's it at? And I got another brother. I be finding a lot of people. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I find my people at. Y'all gonna be biting. Yeah, y'all gonna be biting off me, man. But then again, everybody always biting my style. I set the trend. Remember, I'm the godfather of this stuff right here. I'm the godfather of DMG. Shout out to my man DMG. I'm the godfather. So, I find a lot of people. I go on TikTok a lot, and I see people, I look through them, and I send them a message. Yo, brother, I would love to bring you on the show. I send them my channel. I let them know what we talk about. Did you? No, I got your text, brother. I seen you sent me a text, GMG, and I'll get to it. I think it's about you and JJ, because I seen the J on it, the JJ. So I'll get to it as soon as I'm off of here. And yes, that is a go. If you talking about the debate, yes, yeah. So let me show you what I got coming up. I found my brother here on YouTube. On TikTok. I found a lot of people on TikTok, and I just bring them in and ask them would they like to, just like Black Atheists. I found Black Atheists on TikTok, and so he's been over here twice already, shutting it down. Young boy, young bull, going in, family. Young brother going in, Black Atheist. Shout out to him. And so, let's see. So I got this brother, and believe me, he's good. He's real good. He used to be a Christian. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's an atheist now. The religion of Christianity keep you a slave. Jesus, Muhammad, and God keep you a slave. So all religions are poison. So he's going to deal with this right here. This is what he's going to be dealing with. And then tomorrow, I have Q Butter. sa.neter goes one-on-one with Q Butter, Brownsville native, speaks on his educational service in Brownsville called Zayex Institute, and shows how he teaches online. So he's going to be dealing with that right there. Q Butter will be dealing with all of this stuff right here. And that's what happens, though, sometime, y'all. When two brothers gets into a beef, and that's what y'all got to learn as Black men. When two brothers get into an argument and get into a beef, everybody should stay out of it. because when the two brothers come back and piece it out, now you're on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You're standing on the outside like, God damn, we was just beefing. Now I'm an enemy of sa.neter, but you cool with the brother back again. You see? So that's one of the things that we have to learn. And I always tell my people that too, like, yo, just fall back. Let me deal with it. I got it. Let me deal with it. You know? So we got to stop that, because when we do that, all we do is agitate it and then bring the brothers on and make them, you know, stay enemies longer. You know, shout out to Black Sage. I know that ain't my man. That's not my homeboy, Black Sage. Shout out to Super Wavy. I see you in the chat, brother. We won SETI. SETI still have not gotten over the whole thing with the Kimmit on trial debate. He ain't get over that. So SETI, I think he don't mess with nobody. He just stay where he's at. That's where he stay at. I tried to bring him. I tried to contact them a few times. I even sent them a goddamn $20 contact in his Cash App. Nigga kept my money, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't respond back. He kept my goddamn $20. He ain't sending back. See, at least I don't do that. I send back. If somebody's my enemy and I don't mess with them, and they send me something just on the side, I always send it back. Ask Uncle Suge. He'll tell you. I send it back. Like, nigga, get out of here. If Uncle Suge send me $2, I send him $2 back plus extra $2. Here, nigga, I'll give you $2. He'll tell you if I'm lying. He'll send me $1, I send him back $2. Like, here, nigga, I send you back $2. Just to let him know, nigga, I don't need your money, man. You ain't sending me nothing. I don't need your money. Yep. But SETI kept my damn $20. I said, all right, bro. But I ain't got no beef with him. I'm over that a long time ago. I'm still beefing with him, though. You know? So, yeah, man. So we're going to get these debates back up and running again. And most importantly, my interviews, get my interviews up and running. You know? I remember I used to have just a gold tee. Now Cynthia want me to grow facial hair. She want me to grow it coming down and going across. So that's why I'm trying to let it grow out now under here. She want that, but that shit itches like hell. It itches like crazy. Maybe I got to get over that hump first, and then it'll stop itching. You know, it just itches me. So without any further ado, peace and black power to everybody. See y'all tomorrow. Peace. We out.